アルティメットいけるぜ。
アルティメットいけるぞ。
対戦を確認。デスマッチ。
どんな英雄も窒息する姿は無様よ。
ファイト。
行くわよ。一人倒した。スカイを倒した。
やばい。
ドミネーティング。
仕留めた。
ドミネーティング。
終わりね。やったわ。
本当にひどいな。
駆除完了。スカイを倒した。これで3匹。4匹目よ。
ドミネーティングアイバイ。始末した。 残り10キル。
敵を排除。サイファーを倒した。
残り5キル。残り1キル。対戦を確認。デスマッチ。ファイト。
大丈夫、私たちは強い。
やばい。
いい感じ。ど真ん中。終わりだよ。
瞬の余裕があって
倒した。
残り10キル。残り5キル。残り1キル。
もうやだーマジで無理。
アルティメットいけるぜ。アルティメットいけるぞ。
対戦を確認。
デスマッチ。
ま、肩の力を抜け。生きるか死ぬかってだけだ。
ファイト。
集中するんだ。
ドミネーティング。くたばってろ。やったぞ。一匹狼か。残り10キル。
フェニックスを落とした。
残り5キル。残り1キル。
空に帰れ。
対戦を確認。
デスマッチ。
緊張してるの？心臓の音が聞こえるわ。
ファイト。
我が妹のために。虫けら。さよなら。 胸が痛むわ。3人目、4人あわや。
残り10キル。
やったわ。
残り5キル。
虫けらめ。
残り1キル。対戦を確認。デスマッチ。
誰かテーピングしてくれない？突き指しちゃってさ。ちょっと派手に人暴れしよっか。 夢は終わり。悪夢は終わり。排除完了。3人目。を倒した。ど真ん中。スカイ排除。
残り10キル。
仕留めた。いただき。
残り5キル。 残り1キル。対戦を確認。デスマッチ。
平気なふりをしても無駄よ。心臓の音でわかるもの。
ファイト。
勝って生き残る。キング。 がっかりね。死になさい。終わり。お別れね。
ネーティング。
アディオス。4人目。
残り10キル。
あわ。
残り5キル。残り1キル。
無理だ。もうなぜ価値観
対戦を確認。デスマッチ。
俺の武器でお膳立てしてやる。もしダメだったらプエス。
ファイト。
死んだら文句は言えないだろう。バモス。
ピュ
どっそれ
ゲットダウン。
シッ
諦めろ。よし。敵だ。
残り10キル。
来るわ。
片付けた。倒したぞ。上の笑わせるぜ。
残り5キル。
この人しかキルできない。
排除した。 アディオース。仕留めた。
残り1キル。
イージー。人間としてイージーすぎね。1位取れないよ。すっげえ重いんだよな、これ。
対戦を確認。
武器のいいスキン買い忘れた。
デスマッチ。こういう時ってつまらないこと言っても許されるわよね。試してみたら？ほら、集中して。
え？死んでください。
無益ね。3人目。
なんか伸びきっちゃってんだけどな、俺。
くたばりなさい。これで3人。ノミネーティブミッサーダウン。力不足よ。ドミネーティング。弱い。悪いわね、坊や。
塩かよ。 なそれ。
遅すぎる。正確。無駄よ。残り1キル。
うわん。
デッドロックを倒した。クローブを倒したわ。
うぜえ。
残り5キル。
30。ああ、ひたすら30。もう。
フィクサーダウン。残り1キル。
アルティメットいけるぜ。アルティメットいけるぞ。 ここだ。
対戦を確認。デスマッチ。
敵の死から学ぶんだ。
ファイト。
さあ行ってみようか。
ドミネーティング。
敵を倒した。厄介払いだ。4人目。さよなら。
残り10キル。ドミネーティング。
一人排除。
残り5キル。
排除した。
残り1キル。対戦を確認。デスマッチ。
殺すときは相手の目を見るの。
ファイト。
一匹ずつ駆除するわ。
ドミネーティング。
フェニックス排除。これで3匹。邪魔よ。敵を排除。フェニックス排除。一人倒した。消えて。これで3匹。4匹目よ。
ドミネーティング。
邪魔よ。倒した。
残り10キル。
やったわ。消えて。
残り5キル。残り1キル。ドミネーティング。
アルティメットいけるぜ。
アルティメットいけるよ。いけ。
Welcome everyone to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. Good evening everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Donovan Clingan, Tamani Kamara is out there with Avdia. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Holiday in at the 2. And for Detroit, Gordon out there with Parker, and then there's Steven Adams, then there's Wagner. And it's Durant in at the 4. Now here's Parker outside KD. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Lets it go. And the basket by Lillard.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Parker passes to Durant. And another 3 for Detroit.
That's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Pass to Kamara. And Holiday has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. We're about 1 minute into the first. Parker kicks to KD. Another 3 for Detroit.
And KD just keeps coming at you. Put that jumper there. There isn't anything you can do except hope he goes cold.
Here's Lillard. Five on the clock. No good there with the step-back J. Parker looking around. The 3 from KD. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Portland no good that time either. Detroit with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Holiday. In the corner, Kamara with it. Lillard outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Adams with the screen on Lillard. Parker dishes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard against Parker. Portland, no good that time either.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. They have to be set up for success.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Lillard outside. Pass to Klingon. Here's Lillard. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Detroit leading by 16. Parker passes to Durant. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Avdia finds Lillard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Parker. And it's Portland with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the wing right side. Three-pointer, Lillard. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Parker right side. Durant with a wide open look. And another 3 for Detroit.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Detroit cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Durant is up there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Parker, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Gordon in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Henderson passes to Sharp. Off target from three-point range. Detroit leading by 23. Pass to KD. Wagner outside. It's Parker outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Buries it from three-point range. Wagner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, look at Wagner stretching the floor. He's usually good for a couple of those a night.
Now a timeout called by Portland. He's jacked in for Murray. Holiday comes in for Grant, and Lillard subbed in for Henderson. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. KD's shot is off. Sharp with it. And Wagner over to help. Kamara finds Sharp. Williams a screen on Wagner. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Sharp missing. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Detroit.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Pass to Kamara. Lillard from outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside for Durant. And it's good on the assist by Parker. KD's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. They need this one. Rebound, Detroit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Sharp's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Parker outside. And here's KD for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Durant sets a screen for Parker. Outside Durant. And another 3 for Detroit.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Detroit.
Outside, KD. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. KD's got 47 points. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Lillard missing. KD a screen on Sharp. Outside for Durant. Another 3 for Detroit.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Here's Sharp. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Detroit. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. We'll return shortly.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket park, Arena Entertainment.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Denny Avdia, Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Tamani Kamara. And it's clinging into the center, walking down the middle.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go unanswered.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Outside Holiday. Detroit with the rebound. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Outside, KD. That drops. It comes off an assist from Parker. Durant's got 59 points.
Assists are a sign of a good offense. They tell you it's running well.
And Klingon has it in the corner. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Parker kicks to KD. His three-pointers off the mark. The Blazers on offense. Here's Kamare. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Parker passes to Durant. Another three for Detroit.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Outside Holiday. Detroit with the rebound. Adams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Avdia. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Detroit.
KD, a screen on Holiday. Durant for three. That drops. It comes off an assist from Parker.
Well, he's got it going on right now. And if his teammates are smart, they'll just keep feeding him.
Lillard against Parker. Holiday hasn't made one yet. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Detroit with the ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Parker kicks to KD. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game. A different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Tamani Kamara. Sharp comes in for Drew Holiday. And Henderson subbed in for Lillard. Free throw good, Klingon.
And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
Gordon kicks to Durant. And another three for Detroit.
Well, a lot of guys shoot it much better when they fire straight off the pass.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. To the wing on the left. Gordon against Sharp. Here's Klingon. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Parker against Henderson. And here's KD for three. That drops. It comes off an assist from Parker.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Gordon against Sharp. It's hauled in by Adams. Now here's Parker. Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Detroit delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Parker out there with Gordon. Then there's Wagner. And it's Durant, and it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Lillard misses. Outside Gordon. KD sets the pick for Gordon. And here's KD for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
KD, a screen on Lillard. Parker kicks to Durant. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Parker against Lillard. A 3 ball. KD again from deep.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
Grant outside. Murray sets a screen for Grant. Portland no good that time either. Detroit with the ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. Parker passes to KD. And another 3 for Detroit.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Sharp. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
An aggressive response by Sharp, refusing to let the opposition get the better of it.
Pass to Durant. The 3. It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Parker dishes to Durant. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Parker. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit 3s, spread out that defense.
Here's Lillard. Again the miss by Lillard. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
The coach has to be happy with that. Draw the defense, then swing it out for a good look at a triple.
Lillard again missing. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. A nice shot by KD.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Back to Lillard to end the run. And it's Lillard again missing.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Williams. Adams, some nice D. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
For 3, Durant, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
Sharp, the pass to Murray. Lillard from outside. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Just too many missed 3s for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
That shot wide open.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here is Lillard, and so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our
Why don't you get the young guys together and go? Got some drills for that. Anything specific? Pass and move, ISO clear outs, and popping after strong. Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instructions. Birthday is coming up. For a cake? How'd you know? Because I've been posting a cake photo on Saturday and someone over here is taking them. It's looking like
one of the fun things about the first weeks of the season, fans getting to know the new faces on their teams.
Oh, Kevin, there's so much talent across the league, but if you're adding new talent, you wonder a couple things. How do they fit? How special can they be? Fans just can't wait for tip-off.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Williams is out there with MP. Then there's Tamani Kamara. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Holiday in at the point. Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. Here's George. Pocket 6. Launches it. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Pass to Kessler. Back to George. Releases. MP grabs the miss. The Blazers on offense. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
On offense, here are the Jazz. Still without a basket in the game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Here's Collier. Outside, George. Three-pointer. Another miss by Utah.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Avdia against Kessler. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told a team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Here's George. Portland making their last shot. Misses the 3.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Avdia finds MP. From outside the arc, and Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Avdia. Holiday's got 5 now.
Holiday is a guy, because of his physique, he can put it on the deck and drive, but I love when he spaces the floor with his shooting.
To the middle, and finished off by Bailey.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Here's Avdia. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. You take a look at the Suns. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at Portland, they're trending in the wrong direction. The NBA competition can be unforgiving. Not much room for mistakes.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof. And no doubt, one of the more polarizing prospects in this year's rookie class. Bailey makes shots few others can, but he's still adding strength and polish to his all-around game.
Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board. In the corner, Kamara with it. Portland moving the ball around. The shot by Holiday, no good. Jazz trail by 5. Inside, here's Kessler.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Outside Williams. And Holiday kicks to Williams. Pass to MP. Utah with the rebound. Here's Collier. Now Kessler. Outside, George. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to MP. And here's Avdia. Back to MP. Outside Williams. Now here is Holiday. They could use a bucket. Kept alive. Here's MP. The kick out to Williams. MP with the bounce pass. Fires from deep. They shoot again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, there is a reason this guy has led the league in blocks. Walker Kessler sent it back.
Here's Collier. Still scoreless. Looking for Filipowski and gets it there. And it's George missing.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Here's Williams. Pass to Avdia. Here's Holiday. Now MP. He has 6. It's stolen. And Holiday has it in the corner. Now Kamara. Outside Holiday. And here's Avdia. Outside Holiday. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Just 2 to shoot. The offensive rebound. MP laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 8 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And finished off by Bailey.
I like Bailey attacking the rim at that size.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Grant, he's checked in for Williams. Sharp comes in for Tamani Kamara. Henderson's checked in for Avdia. And Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. It's stolen by Bailey. And now Utah, fast break. Pass to Collier. Now Filipowski. He's covered by Grant. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Henderson finds MP. Out to Henderson. Portland, no good that time either. Utah shooting 33% here in the first quarter. George passes to Filipowski. Good defense by MP.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
He gets it in there.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the right side. Pass to Filipowski. 6 to shoot. Casares, screen on Lillard. George with no one around. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
There's the triple. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Now, here's Sharp. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Lakers. George against Lillard. Over George. Lillard misses. Utah trailing here. 1:52 left to play in the first. And it's Bailey in the corner. Jazz passing it around. Casares screen on Lillard. And it's Bailey in the corner. Over Sharp. Bailey misses. Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if you can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And last season, the Utah Jazz DB finishing with the worst record in franchise history.
And that, Kevin, is a striking contrast from a period of time where the Jazz, one of the league's winningest teams. But you start to lose in the hopes that you can get high draft picks. But for all of that losing a season ago, they slide in the lottery, and patience is required yet again.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Pass to Markkanen. Now, here's Nurkic, covered by MP. Here's Niang. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Grant. Henderson kicks to Lillard. To the inside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Markkanen. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Sensabaugh. Henderson defending. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Stolen. MP getting it done for Portland. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Sharp is on the wing, and he'll be paired with Grant. Avdia is out there with MP. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Clock at 6. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Avdia, the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Nurkic. From down in the low post, it goes. Nurkic has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, this is exactly where you want Yusuf Nurkic, operating on the offensive end.
Here's Niang. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Nurkic. Lillard, the pass to MP. Here's Avdia. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Avdia's got his first 3 points of the game. Jazz trail by 6. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Niang finds Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sensabaugh. Stolen by Grant, stolen by Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
MP passes to Avdia. Back to MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Collier. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Avdia. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game. 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Lillard from outside sinks the 3-pointer. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Bailey passes to Collier. Picked by Markkanen to the paint. And Markkanen throws it down.
Strong moves to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Another shot, MP, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Fires for 3, and the 3-ball is good. Collier's got himself going there, his first points of the game in the deep ball. Kamara with it. No scoring in this one. MP with a screen on Markkanen. Inside, back to Kamara. MP outside. Here's Sharp. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bailey passes to Nurkic. Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Offline with his 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. And then for the Trailblazers, Robert Williams comes in for Sharp, and it's Holiday in for Lillard. Pass to Collier. Jazz passing it around. Filipowski in the corner. Avdia, the pass to MP. MP with the easy bucket inside. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
MP outside. There's a screen by Kamara. MP dishes to Williams. MP inside. Working on Kessler.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Outside, Markkanen. Taken away by Holiday. Teardrop shot. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside, Markkanen. To the middle, Williams with the steal. Kamara with it, now defended by Markkanen. Holiday against Kessler. It's MP muscling his way for two.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Here's Collier. Now Bailey. Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
This game is going to get more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eyeballs checked in. Henderson outside. Pass to MP. Back to Henderson. Tries from 10. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Henderson's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Back to George. Pass to Collier. The Jazz with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
In the corner, it's Kessler. Here's Collier. They set the pick. Shot to stop the run. Portland grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Great focus, MP.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. You look at Kessler, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Donovan Clingan doing just as much. He can also get after it. Such a great shot blocker.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Grant for 3. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Pass to Filipowski. Jazz trail by 15. George looking around. Here's Collier. The shot's good on the assist by George. Collier's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
On the wing, Williams. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Henderson outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Lepowski's got 4 rebounds in this game. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now that ended last year when they really bottomed out.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Williams finds Henderson. Thibault on the wing. And here is Grant. Portland moving the ball around. It's Henderson on the wing. Defended by George. Here's MP. MP rattling the rim.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Trailblazers leading by 14. And here now is Thibault. Still without a basket. Pass to Henderson. Now, here's MP. And they double up MP. Thibault kicks to Grant. For 3, Henderson. Offensive rebound. MP. That shot misses. Down low. And it's Bailey in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. That'll do it for the first half. Portland out in front. They lead by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Utah Jazz.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And now, you know it, you love it. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
They've got Walker Kessler. Filipowski's out there with Bailey. Then it's Keontae George. It's Collier in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Right side, Avdia. MP high post. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Avdia. To the inside. The kick out to Holiday. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Collier. Kessler passes to Bailey. Here's Collier. Kessler the screen. Pocket 6. Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Filipowski's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jams. And here is MP. He's covered by Kessler. Back to Holiday. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's now 7 points for Drew Holiday. The Jazz shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Collier. Kessler a screen on Avdia. And Kessler throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. MP kicks to Avdia. And here's Holiday. Now, here's MP. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that it takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you, Kevin.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Collier. 6 points for him. Filipowski passes to George. The shot. And it's MP with the rebound. Portland leading by 9. Avdia kicks to MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 29.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Out to the right wing. Outside, George. The tray. And it's Portland with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Back to MP. Pass to Kamare. Holiday with the 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George passes to Kelly. Another miss by Utah.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Over to the left wing. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Kamare. Portland moving the ball around. This one for 3. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now, Filipowski. He's guarded by Williams. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back.
MP, and MP throws it down.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Look now for Portland. Aiden Sharp's checked in for Robert Williams. And Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Collier, covered by MP. Filipowski with it. Pass to Bailey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's George for 3. MP grabs the miss.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
11 feet away. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. Yep, that one goes in there. Sharp's got his first points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Filipowski. Back to Kessler. Here's Collier. To stop the drought. The Trailblazers pull it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Lillard from outside. They grab their own miss. And MP throws it down.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Trailblazers in second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Portland leading by 20. Lillard outside. Back to MP. Kessler finds George. Back to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Covered by Lillard. George, that's a two-pointer. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Oh, late first-round pick Doris back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
Stolen by Kessler. Bailey passes to George. No good on the triple.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
From the corner, Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard against George. Picked by Markkanen, just 5 to shoot. And George kicks to Markkanen. There's the 3. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. It's George on the wing. Markkanen sets the pick for George. The three-pointer, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. Hardy calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Henderson outside. On the wing, MP. And Holiday has it in the corner. MP with a screen on Markkanen. Henderson outside. Clock at 4. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Holiday in the backcourt with Henderson to his side. MP out there with Williams. And it's Kamare in at the three.
Boy, how about the drive by the big Yusuf Nurkic? He looked awfully nimble on that attack.
Henderson passes to MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's 36 points for MP. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Markkanen. So Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Nice ball movement by Utah. Taken away by Holiday. MP up top. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Holiday gets the bucket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Out to the wing. Here's Collier. Back to Markkanen. So DB, after winning the Most Improved award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
And he knocks down the first one. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And George gets it to go.
Well, Keontae George, a crafty finisher in that mid-range.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Bailey is checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
Number 19, Ace Bailey.
From 12 feet out, George, no good. Trailblazers leading by 20. MP left side. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Collier. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
MP's shot is good.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Back to Kessler. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
MP sets the screen for Avdia. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to George. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jamesons.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Pass to Kessler. In the corner, George with it. Kessler, a screen on Holiday. George. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Back to Holiday. Puts up a three. The rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Back to George. Pass to Collier. 4 on the clock. The Jazz working the ball around now. Kessler, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the paint. And they double up MP. Kamara finds Holiday. Outside, Avdia. Over Kessler. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. George in the post, guarded by Holiday. Kessler, a screen on Holiday. The three from George.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
MP kicks to Avdia. Portland, no good that time either.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Bailey misses. Trailblazers leading by 17. Now MP. Now Williams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, the lead dwindling quickly here now as the turnovers have robbed them of their momentum.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Jazz have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Kessler, screen on Lillard. Here's Bailey. Lets loose a three. That shot no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
MP inside for three, and there's Lillard on the assist by MP. Lillard's got 16 here in the second half. Pass to Bailey. Outside, George. Now, Filipowski to the left side wing. Here's Collier. Here's George. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Lillard with it. George picks him up. MP sets the screen for Lillard. Pulls in another board.
And he's having as dominant a game on the boards as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single game record, he's setting a very, very high bar. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier, covered by MP. Left side, George. And it's off from three-point range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the...
That's another rebound.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Collier missing. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Ace Bailey.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sensible. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up.
Come over this weekend? Saturday? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Thank you.